Alright folks, I'm Demon Wolf and we're back with some Shadowrun Dragonfall. DC, Director's Cut. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah. It's been a while since I played this. So I think I remember where I am. Yeah, here we are. Also don't remember the controls. It looks like the console can extend the nearby bridge to cross the tracks. Extend the bridge. Alright, who we got? We got Eleanor, Iger, Dietrich, and me. 3 points to spend. I actually forgot the voices I was doing for all of these guys. Who's this? Oh well, doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go on. Through the door. I remember how to play too. So dark in this maintenance area, you can barely see your hand in front of your face. Yeah, all I can see is the red lights. Oh, here we go. What? Oh, how dare you! Don't you know what happens if you ambush the Great Demon Wolf? You get shot with a... What is this? Damage 14. Is this a shotgun? Yes, it is. You get shot with a shotgun. That's what happens. What do you got? You got throwing knives? How could you miss? What am I saying? Of course you bloody missed. No. 99% chance you did some damage. Alnar. Get in the battle with him and shoot him. Alright. Everything's going... Ow! I forgot. Don't huddle up together. Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome. Take those, you damn monkey. Oh, he doesn't have another grenade. Ah, shit. Oh, it's okay. It was a crappy one anyway. Right between the eyes. Right on the kneecap. What would that be? Oh, you've minus 1 AP, so never mind. Charge in! Aim shot. Take it. That was good to hit damage. Ah, good. You went for that one. Please. Shoot him in the kneecaps. You need to heal. Oh god, that was a lot of HP you just healed. Now you see? That's what happens when you mess with the man. Pick that up. What is it? Encrypted PDA. Find on a mercenary sent to kill you in U-Bomb's tunnel. Can't click on it. What is my equipment anyway? I've got that, shotgun, and a katana. I've got a metal arm. Oh, look at that. I got a metal arm. You've got a throwing knife, and a nerve bolt, some other stuff. You got the same shotgun, but a sniper rifle. That's cool. Handgun plus a Decker kit. Fair enough. So why isn't that over yet? You get behind cover over there. Switch to your sniper. I don't know why it's not over yet, so I'm preparing. I don't know. Give him haste. Didn't mean her to do that, but whatever. We'll find out who's over here then. This guy. I missed with a 75% chance to hit. Okay, you completely ignore the person in the open. Well, they really don't like him. Oh, well, here we go. What's this here? Thrust slash. Let's do a thrust on this guy. Ah! I poke you. And then I slash you. Aim, throw. Hit him from there. Well done. Yeah, you got hit by a frickin' knife. Alright. Kill you quicker. Forgot he has 3 AP. Where were you running to there? I'm just gonna charge these guys. What would that be? A 63? Ha! Charge! I stab you twice. Wow, that's really deadly damage. No. Can I cancel? How do I cancel that? Oh, he can't move very far, can he? Can I do... No. Aim... I don't know what that does. My friend, shoot him. Aim shot. Hey, kill him. I swear. I'll show you a thing or two. That. And take that. I slashed you to death. Can we go this way now? Strength, force the door open. You shoulder check the door, and the crack splittering plastics fills your ears. The door pops open. What was the button? It was Alt. There we go. Pressing tab for a second. What do we get? Send this item to your stash. I'll cross over the bridge, yo. Track the bridge. And then we leave. That was a good 10 minutes. Man, combat in this game is long. Just watch me. I'll get super powerful. Powerful. Whatever way you said, it's fine by me. The cruise bar. The rest of the trip home is uneventful, but one thing is clear: someone is hunting you. This ambush was no chance gang warfare, but an organized attempt on your life. If Green Winters was right, then whoever killed him is now after you. The PDA that you retrieved from your attackers may hold some answers. It is time to return to your safe house and consult Paul Amsel. Damn dog. Be right back. I'm back. Who do I have to talk to then? Send something up here. Oh. Derwinkle. Phone booth, eh? What's this do for me? Deliver the human's donor list. Machine accepts the daily upload, and only a few moments later, a certified cred stick is spat out on the coin slot. Oh, I get 500. That's neat. Derwinkle. Lucy's Strike. A young woman stands at the bar, smoking a cigarette. You've seen her face before. Lucy Lucky Strike, one of the mercenaries from Monica's files. A plume of blue-grey smoke spills from the corner of her mouth as she turns her attention to you. Hey, you need something? I don't believe that we've met. I'm Demon Wolf. Yeah, I know who you are. How you holding up, champ? I heard what happened to your boss. It happens when the shadows is danger than his work. She smirks, then lets the smoke escape from the corner of her mouth. Don't I know it? So, you need something, or are you just going to stand there staring? Why'd you bring up Monica, did you know her? I met her a couple of times. Seemed nice enough. She takes another drag of her cigarette. But I mostly knew her by her reputation. You can't live in this Kais without hearing about the Queen of the Cruise Bar. She pauses, then slowly lets the smoke escape through the nostrils. Can't say that I was a fan. That's your prerogative, then? You really didn't know her. That's true, but I do have eyes. I can see what's been happening to the cruise bar since you got geeked. The whole place is falling apart, isn't it? And why do you think that is? Monica helped a lot of people. Now that she's gone, she can't anymore. Simple. My guess would be that a variety of factors are to blame, but it sounds like you're going to blame it on all Monica. She smirks at you. Oh, touché. Alright, let's assume that there are a bunch of different things going on. That doesn't change the fact that the illustrious Shrafa made herself into a leader here. And guess what? In an Antarcticus, I don't know how to say that word, system, there aren't supposed to be any leaders. Lucky Strike taps out her cigarette and leans towards you, a predatory grin on her face. You and your friends, you followed Monica too, obeyed her orders without question, right? Not without question. There were debates. And at the end of those debates, Monica would put her foot down and you would wind up doing whatever she said, right? She smirks at you. Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. For such a rabid anarchist, your friend seemed awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? Fair point, but you aren't going to change my opinion of Monica. I wasn't trying to. A remarkable thing about living in a free society, we're all allowed to have different opinions. She shrugs. Don't take it personally. I'm sure that you wouldn't like my friends either. One last thing, Demon Wolf. I can't stop you from stepping into Phil Schaffer's shoes. You're already doing it, making all the same moves that she did. A word of advice, though. Don't take too much on yourself, spreading the responsibility around. Good of you to care. She turns away. I don't, but in a place like this, stacking too much power on any one person is dangerous. Not just for that person, but for everybody. The last thing that we need is for you to eat a bullet, and for this whole place to fall apart again. Indeed. Hope that voice was okay. I'm trying to do accents, but it's really hard to do. I was practicing doing accents, I was trying to do Scottish, and I failed terribly. Hell, I can't even do Irish. I can't even do an English voice. Well, I probably can. Well, Pompey and whatnot. I don't need to go around over there. Okay, there's the safe house. We'll go there. Unless we have more quests. Hold on. What's the other quest we got? Take the encrypted. Okay. Optional. Take the U-bomb to the something guys. Take the U-bomb to AG Europa and raise 50 grand to pay Alice. Well, I'll do Amsel first here. Because I can. What voice was I doing for this guy? Hiya, Chief! You need something? Hiya, Chief! You need something? No, I can't remember. I think the first time I saw him, I was trying to do a Scottish accent, but I can't do it. Jack, you later, Blitz. And then I can't remember what I was doing for the other characters either, so now I'm all confused. But who gives a hoot? A Demon Wolf. Fravula should be on her way, but before you go to the meeting site, I have news. It can wait. Upon seeing your expression on your face, Amsel's voice becomes grave. It can wait. Tell me what has happened. After Marge got attacked by a bunch of idiots who didn't know who they were messing with, they lost. I see, and these idiots, did they drop anything that could be of use? Any identifying information? And over the encrypted PDA, one of them dropped this. Amsel takes the PDA from you and examines it. Yes. I should be able to extract some information from this. Give me a moment. I'll do that voice. He plugs the PDA into his computer and goes to work. A few moments later, he lets out a grunt of dismay. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I was gone for about half an hour. Alright. Well, Demon Wolf, I was able to recover a file, but unfortunately, that's all that I'll ever be able to pull off this thing. All that anyone will, truth be told. I forgot his voice already. It must have been running some kind of... Yeah, they're good. Chocolate cocoa. Cocoa pops with chocolate. Poured over them. Melted chocolate. With some marshmallows in it. Lovely. Alright. It must have been running some kind of counter-intermission software that the instant that I can access, it bricked itself. I forgot his voice already. Amel disconnects the useless PDA and drops it to the ground. It clatters to rest on the metal floor. One whole file? Nice job, Paul. He shakes his head in expiration. Your attitude is tiring, Demon Wolf. This is serious. I'd expect that you would treat it as such. The next PDA. Just trying to lighten the mood. Keep talking, I'm listening. Very well. I managed to pull a file of the PDA before it crashed. As I was saying, it looks to be a COM file. The audio is all here, but we've only got video from one side of the conversation. He opens the file, and a nightmarishly familiar face appears on the screen. Backmare. The voice beats out from Amel's speakers, filling the room. Arden here. What's your status? Backmere. Ardramir. What's your status? Nah. Backmire's image. I'm eating. Deal with it. Image is garbled, but his voice sounds young and eager. Tiger the Quiet, sir. You were right. We spotted him on the U-Bad. Just like you said, probably on his way to a job. As per your instructions, we're gonna take him out on his way back. He'll be more vulnerable that way. Hopefully injured and low on ammo, too. But only time will tell. Good man. Let me try a bit of force here. Good man. Proceed as instructed. Will do, Cosman. Will do. Cosman is rigging up an ambush spot now. We'll try to make it quick. Send me a comm when the job is done. Audrin out. Amsel turns his face to you. Well, our Scott friend makes an appearance. At the moment, I suspect that Greenman's predictions are coming through. I believe that the first one is behind us. Under Amsel's patient exterior, you can feel the worry that's eating at him. Beyond your guard, you and the rest of your team. You made it through this attack relatively unscathed, but next time, you might not be so lucky. At least we have a name to put to that face, Audrin. That's not all we have. As I was saying when you first walked in, I have been productive as well. I was able to uncover some new evidence in your absence. And coincidentally, whatever the word is, coincidentally enough, that evidence pertains to our scarred friend. You might recall that I said I'd dig into Audrin's skin grafts. Well, I did. And that search has finally borne fruit. One of my contacts, outside of Berlin handles the paperwork for private hospitals all across Germany. It's a dull, boring job, but it does have its perks. Amsel pulls open a file on his computer. A medical chart opens up on the screen. As it turns out, those Sargard friend's skin grafts were performed by a legitimate hospital after all. What's the takeaway? The charts are light on identifying information. Our friend's name is listed as Max Musterman, the local equivalent of John Doe, but they do cover his injuries in great detail. Audrin's injuries were extensive. He had 2 broken ribs and a shattered pelvis, and he had sustained third-degree burns over 60% of his body. Most damningly of all, he was suffering from acute radiation poisoning. His body had absorbed over 5,000 millisieverts of ionizing radiation, a lethal dose without treatment. The information dries up at this point. We know that he was treated and discharged, but what happened afterward remains a mystery. He pauses for a moment, studying your reaction. Your thoughts, hold nothing back. I'd like to hear everything that comes to mind. Audrin might have spent some time in the Sarks. That radiation poison didn't happen on its own. Agreed, the 5,000 millisieverts is a lot of exposure. Short of basking in the glow of an unshielded reactor, I don't know how he'd have absorbed that much ionizing radiation without spending time in the Sarks. Alright, so Audrin was heavily irradiated, most likely from time spent in the Sarks. What else does this tell you? Well, those burns sound like dragon fire, but if the Firewing burned Audrin, why would he be working for her now? I don't think Audrin is working for the Firewing. I believe that he is serving her. On Grainwinter's second DVD, he mentions that there is a cult within Sarks that worships the Firewing. The disciplines of the cleaning fire. I believe that Audrin belongs to this cult. That's bad news. There's nothing more dangerous than a zealot. My thoughts exactly. A hireling can sometimes be bribed or reasoned with. A pawn can be liberated, but if the Firewind soldiers look upon her as a goddess figure, nothing short of killing her will deter them. And even that might not stop them. So, it is possible that Audrin is a dragon cultist. This seems to fit much with the other information that we've uncovered. Did any other red flags jump out at you? The hospital couldn't ID Audrin. Either somebody covered his tracks for him, or he was living completely off the grid. Indeed, if Audrin were a descendant of the Sarks, a glowpunk, his lack of identity information would make sense. So adjusted his glasses. It's a working theory at any rate. So to sum up, Audrin has probably spent time in the Sarks. It's possible that he even lived there as a member of Swaswin's dragon cult, and he is after you. Amsel pauses for a moment before continuing. In my mind, all of this reinforces one fact. We need to find Valclair, and we need to do it fast. Agreed. Good, and that's all the more reason to gather Alice's fee as quickly as possible. There is a buzzing sound from Paul's wrist. He lifts his hand to look at his PDA. And as luck would have it, Frau Miller has arrived. Best of luck at the meeting, Demon Wolf. Remember, this is urgent. We need that money. I'm on it. Well, that was an interesting voice. It was probably absolutely horrible. I'll be entirely honest. But, Where do you go? No, up here. Well, I'm not reading that. A demon wolf, I presume? Amsel told me that I could meet your hair. I'm doing that voice, even though it's bad. You wasn't lying. You said that you had a job for me? Yes, I do. In truth, I'm in desperate need of your help. Then tell me what you need, Frau Miller. Unassumed name, obviously, but I have been told that this is how you people do business. From my account, you have no doubt inferred that I am an Outlander. Rather, you may have guessed who I work for. You tell me I'm not in the business of guessing. As technology, the only Asdanian-based corporation in Germany. I have been with the company for over a decade. Over the course of my employment, I have worked on a great many projects, from the word to the obscene. My hands have touched it all. Never once did I question the wisdom of our research. Never once did I consider blowing the whistle on my employers. I kept my nose down, worked hard, and excelled at the tasks set before me. I'm trying to get softer voice when I'm doing this, but it's really hard. I must love you there. No more than any other employee, but my commitment and work ethic were recognized, and I ascended the corporate ladder very quickly. Which brings me to where I am today, and I will continue this next episode where I do this horrible voice, even though it's probably racist, and let's face it, it's probably racist, but I am really bad at voice acting, so it's fine. See you next time for Shadowrun Dragonfall with me, Demon Wolf. Later, runners.